Hi.
How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I just wanted to call and say congratulations because you are the female winner of the Runner's World cover search.
Really? My name is Michelle Hercules Walker, and I am from Brooklyn, New York. Maya and Mariah Walker. They're the reason that I get up every morning. They're young ladies with their children nonetheless, and I have to keep up with them. Maya, catch me! And I didn't. 9 times out of 10, I was in bed because of the physical pain. I couldn't walk. My mental pain, that was something else. It went as far back as being a teenager. I would always feel sad, felt down. I couldn't pinpoint, this is why I feel sad. I would suffer because of my size. My stomach was on my thighs. And then when I looked at myself, I felt like, why am I here? What is this? I don't have a marriage. I don't know if I'm a good mom. I'm always by myself. I just get up, go to work, come back home. I didn't know my purpose. I just felt empty that day. Felt really at a low point. It was October 14th was the day that I had that negative thought. I looked in front of the mirror, looking at myself. It was pointed. I saw the girls in the bed. Instantly, I asked God to forgive me for just having that thought. I'm their mom. How dare I have a thought like that? I'm blessed to have these two beautiful children. And I just asked God to forgive me and to help me to improve. My girlfriend, every week, she would go to the gym. She was looking good. Then I'm like, maybe I need a trainer. She texted him, and right away we spoke. I was in the gym by October 19th.
She told me a lot of stuff, how she wanted to quit, she didn't want to live anymore, but she was willing to make a change for herself and mostly for the kids, for the girls. I said, as long as you stick with me and just listen to what I said, don't give up on me and I'm not going to give up on you.
When we were using the treadmill, he sped it up like to 4. I could barely do 2. Even though my knees were hurting, it's like I wanted to do it, so I didn't even pay attention to the pain. And then after a while, I started doing it by myself, where he would come over. I'd say, no, let me do this. I felt motivated at wanting to do it, wanting to run, because I see him run, I see all these other people running. I'm like, let me see if I can do this. He surprised me. He said, check your email.
I signed Michelle up for the 10K. Anything under 10Ks, they don't give you a medal. Her first race, I wanted her to have a medal, something to cherish.
I was like, is this guy kidding me? And then I Googled to see what 10K was equivalent to. It says 6.2 miles. 6.2 miles. I could only do 4 miles, and 4 miles takes me like an hour.
10K is kind of too long for her, but I'm like, I think she could do it, and I had faith in her.
And I said, okay, now I have to do this. And I saw this elderly person. They weren't running, but they weren't walking either. They were doing this trot thing. And I was like, well, why don't I do that? And that's what I did when I ran the 10K, hence me finishing in 1 hour and 20 minutes. It worked.
Come on, Michelle!
James was there, and he's like, why did you run so fast? I think he looked at my phone, and the phone said 1 hour and 20 minutes. And he goes, and he started to cry. And then that made me cry. I just felt like I needed to run. I need to do more races. Mommy! Mommy! James asked me when I first started, how much did I weigh? I didn't want to get on a scale. So I told him 305. But I was actually, it was like 310. And I know it's not like a big number off, but 310 just seemed like, wow, that's so big. Now, I am 197. My pants, where I was a 26, 28, I'm a size 12. I know I've grown tremendously from where I was 2014. I'm 47 years old, and I feel like this is the first time that I'm actually living. It feels good. I wanna run some races. I wanna transition. I wanna change change. I want to be different physically. I want to be sexy.